Welcome to the Milltown Sports Show.
This is Rhonda Berg with Milltown Sports here at Canton Memorial Stadium covering the Mountain Heritage versus Pisgah football game now with our interview with Coach Brindley. Coach, you had a real tough matchup tonight against Mountain Heritage. You knew going into this game it was going to be a tough and hard-fought battle. First half didn't go quite the way you wanted it to, so let's talk about the first half and then the adjustments you made at halftime.
Very proud of our kids, because we were down. We were basically playing catch-up there for a little bit, so to be able to be resilient enough to have, I think, the mental toughness enough just to continue to be able to fight and battle no matter what was happening on the scoreboard. Proud of our kids because, like you said, we were down and didn't get the two-point conversion after we answered their first touchdown, and they went down and scored again. So just very proud of our kids and what we were able to do.
Well, the three scores that they scored on in the first half was a 94-yard run, 51-yard run, and a 57-yard run.
Yeah.
What did you say to your players to keep them not getting down after those big long runs like that?
Didn't have to say a thing because it's all about what you do from January to August that matters in terms of what you say to them through that time. And the way that you try to run this program is about that mental toughness, and it's about having them face adversity before you ever actually face adversity on a Friday night. So that's what we do in the weight room. That's what we make sure that we try to teach and impress upon our kids. And so didn't have to say anything to them. We knew that they were mentally tough enough to be able to handle it.
In that second half, Coach, totally different story. It's like a tale of two different halves. Mm-hmm. You shut them down to only 65 yards rushing offense that second half.
Yeah, we played a 7 technique almost the entirety of the first half. And when you play a 7 technique and they got a Division I tight end, he's probably going to win more times than not. And he did. He mauled us pretty good in the first half. So when we ended up adjusting, playing a 9 technique, we were much better there on that defensive end. And, it was very obvious that we were much more successful once we did that, and we were able to shut them down.
Do you think fatigue played a factor at the end of this game, toward the end of this game?
I think it always plays a factor when you get your face bloodied. You find a way, you look for a way out. And there were multiple times where I felt like they may have been looking for a way out, where they didn't want to continue to face what they were getting on a snap-to-snap basis. So I don't know that it was as much fatigue as much as it was just taking a beating snap after snap after snap.
Talk about your two running backs tonight, Easton Frady, Monteith. Yeah. Monteith had 132 yards rushing, Easton Frady had 121.
Yeah, very proud of both of them. They complement each other very well. They're supportive of one another, and I think that's something that we've got to be able to continue to do. As physical as we are, they're both going to get plenty of touches and plenty of carries. It's just about wearing on people and leaning on people for full quarters.
Well, Coach, congratulations on the win. Way to start the season.
Thank you.
I'm here with two stars of the game, Easton Frady and Monteith, number 20. And can you just talk to us a little bit about, what were your thoughts going into the game?
The thoughts, we watched film. We knew that they were a really tough team last year, but all we knew we had to do was just pound the rock, and they can't stop.
My thoughts coming into this game, I'm not going to lie. I started out a little nervous. I had a little butterflies in my gut. But once I hit that first big run, that was it for me.
How did y'all feel? Y'all went down early, just like you did against Asheville last week at the scrimmage. But then, just like Asheville last week, you fought back and you gained that ground back. Can you talk a little bit about how it was to fight back after going down early?
I love it. I love when we can come out here and then the team, we're not all down about it. We fight harder, and we got good composure and keep it, and we just keep doing our thing.
Yeah, I feel the same exact way about it.
And both of y'all combined for over 250 yards. So, we didn't really pass it much unless we had to. So can you talk about just relying on the run game and how that's working for this team?
I think the run game's awesome. I don't think a team there can stop us. We're aggressive, we're physical out of everyone, and we can run the ball down their throats.
I completely agree with that statement. I think me and Frady, we complement each other and we help each other out when times get tough. When one's hurt, one goes right back in, and it's just downhill running.
And one last question. Talk about, the biggest superstars of a lot of football games go unnoticed. And that's going to be your offensive line. Can you talk a little about the offensive line and what you think about them helping y'all really get that run going?
I couldn't tell you how many times I've told my linemen how much I loved them. They I mean, they started. If I didn't have my line, I wouldn't have any yards. I wouldn't be able to run the ball.
Yeah, them big boys up front, they parted the Red Sea for me. I mean, it was just hole after hole, and that was the best thing about this game.
Well, thank y'all. We play Swain next week at Swain, and we'll be there to cover y'all. So y'all have a good week. Rest. Let's go get them next week.
Thank you.